Welcome back to Horoscope TV. Today we are looking at the predictions and forecasts for you, Gemini, for the week of August 3 to August 9, 2026. You should tune in because your ruling planet Mercury is making some massive moves, and we're looking at astrological charts that promise major fresh starts, thrilling sparks, and a big shift in your energy and money.
Yeah, we have a ton of astro data to get through today. I mean,
Yeah.
this week is huge for anyone with strong Gemini placements.
It really is. I wanted to set the stage for you, our Gemini listener, because this episode is completely custom tailored just for you.
Exactly. We're going to analyze all the planetary movements, the moon phases, and, a major solar eclipse that is happening.
Right. And our main mission today is to break down these astrological charts so you can actually use this information, like use it to your advantage at work or in your love life, and definitely for your bank account.
Oh, absolutely. And doing all of that without stepping into the traps of bad relationships or toxic office politics.
Right.
Because there are a few landmines out there this week.
Yeah, we want to avoid those for sure. But before we get into the money and the drama, we really need to talk about what is going on inside your head right now.
Right. The buzzing mind and the physical relief that is finally on the way.
Yes. Because, okay, imagine you are driving a sports car,
Right.
and you have the gas pedal just slammed all the way to the floor.
Oh, I like this analogy.
Right. The engine is roaring, it is so loud, but the parking brake is completely stuck on. You are making all this noise, there is smoke everywhere, but you are not actually moving forward.
Yeah, that is exactly what the astro data has been showing for you lately, Gemini. You have the planet Uranus sitting right in your sign.
And Uranus is like the wild card, right?
Exactly. I mean, it is the planet of freedom, sudden changes, and just wanting new experiences. When it sits in your sign, it creates this intense, buzzing, restless energy. You just want to break out and run.
Like having 50 tabs open on your web browser and they all playing a different song.
Yes. But to make it even harder, you've also had the planet Mars in your sign. And Mars is, it is pure fire. It is action.
So it is just pushing you to go, go, go.
Right. Having Mars in Gemini has basically made you feel completely burnt out. Your body is exhausted, but Uranus is keeping your brain overly wired.
It is the worst feeling. You know when your body is just bone tired, but your mind is like, hey, let us learn a new language at 2 in the morning.
Exactly. It creates so much stress.
Yeah.
You feel guilty for resting because your mind wants to be productive, but your nervous system is just fried.
Well, the good news is I'm looking at the charts, and August 11 looks like a massive turning point.
It is. August 11 is the day the pressure valve finally releases. Mars actually leaves Gemini and enters Cancer.
Oh, wow. So what does that actually feel like for you, the listener?
It brings a huge, deep sense of physical relief. Your nervous system finally gets a break.
Yeah.
It is a chance to just let your busy body slow down.
Okay, wait, I have a question about that. If your body is finally getting this huge break on August 11, does that mean a Gemini can just, like, sleep all day? Or will their mind still be totally racing?
Oh, the mind will definitely still be racing.
Oh, of course it will.
Yeah, because the very next day, August 12, there is a massive cosmic event that hits your communication sector.
The solar eclipse.
Exactly. We're looking at a solar eclipse in the sign of Leo. And when we analyze eclipses, we are basically looking at giant, fresh starts.
Right. Eclipses wipe the slate clean, and Leo is such a loud, bold sign.
Yes, Leo is fiery and bold. And because this eclipse is happening right in your communication sector, the universe is basically handing you a megaphone.
It wants you to share your voice.
Exactly. It is a major fresh start for how you think and how you talk to people. This is the absolute best time to, start a new class or finally write that book you keep talking about.
Or even just connecting with your neighbors more. Like maybe you have been wanting to start a local community garden or just speak up at family dinners.
Right. It does not have to be world-changing. It is just about presenting your brilliant ideas in a bold new way.
But wait, a solar eclipse sounds super intense, like a bit scary, actually. Does a fresh start mean you have to throw away all your old ideas and start from scratch?
Oh, no, not at all. You do not throw the ideas away. You just change the packaging.
Oh, okay. Like presenting them in a new way.
Exactly. You are finding a braver, more Leo-like way to say what you have been wanting to say all along.
Well, speaking of presenting ideas, this fiery communication energy is going to heavily impact your career this week.
Yes, and that is mostly thanks to your ruling planet, Mercury.
Because Mercury is making some crazy moves on August 12, the same day as the eclipse. Let us analyze this bumpy road.
It is a very divided day. So early on August 12, Mercury forms in opposition to Pluto. And Pluto is a heavy heavy planet.
It rules power struggles, right?
Right. So an opposition means they're clashing. People at work might be acting super power hungry. Coworkers might try to start drama or pull you into office politics.
Okay, so it is like stepping in a huge puddle of mud before walking into a nice house.
That is a perfect way to put it.
You just have to wipe your shoes and keep moving. Like, do not engage with the drama. Walk away.
Exactly. The advice here is to literally walk away. Because if you get dragged into the mud with Pluto, you are going to miss out on the afternoon.
Oh, right, because later that same day, Mercury connects with Uranus.
Yes. And Uranus is still sitting in Gemini. When Mercury and Uranus connect, it is a pure light bulb moment.
The genius ideas are waiting inside the nice house.
Exactly. You are going to be solving problems faster than anyone else in the room. You will get these sudden flashes of pure genius.
So let us play this out. Say a coworker tries to drag you into a gossip session on August 12th. That is Pluto.
Right.
You ignore it, you go back to your desk, and suddenly you figure out the solution to a huge project the whole team has been stuck on. That is Uranus.
Yes. That is exactly how the astro data lays it out. And then you take that brilliant solution and you present it on August 15th.
August 15th, the golden day. This is when Mercury meets Jupiter in Leo.
Jupiter is the planet of luck and expansion. When it meets Mercury, your words carry absolute magic.
So this is the day to give the big presentation, right? Or sign a major contract.
It is the absolute best day for all of that. Yeah. Or even just walking in and asking for a promotion. People will be so receptive to your ideas.
And getting a promotion means getting paid, which we definitely need to talk about because that same planet that left your sign earlier is now sitting right in your money zone.
Yes, we are talking about Mars.
Right. On August 11, Mars moved into Cancer. And for you, Gemini, Cancer rules your bank account.
When we analyze Mars in Cancer, we see a huge shift in motivation. Cancer is a sign that loves security. It loves the home.
So it is like a protective energy.
Exactly. And Mars adds speed and drive. So you are going to feel this fierce, intense need to protect and grow your bank account.
You want that financial security. I can totally see a Gemini suddenly deciding to launch a side business this week or hustling for extra shifts.
Oh, absolutely. You want to see those numbers go up.
Yeah.
And the solar eclipse on the 12th really supports this, bringing fresh starts to how you manage your resources.
But there's also a really fun money day on August 13th, right? Mercury connects with Venus.
Yes. Venus brings pleasure and beauty. So when your mind, which is Mercury, connects with Venus, it is all about creative cash.
Creative cash, I love that. Like making money from a hobby.
Exactly. You might find a really creative way to get paid for a fun skill. Maybe you sell some crafts or someone pays you for some graphic design you just do for fun.
That sounds amazing, but I have a feeling there is a catch.
There's a massive warning in the charts here.
Uh-oh, what is it?
Do not spend the money as fast as you make it.
Ah, the Uranus trap.
Right, Uranus in your sign wants a thrill. When you suddenly get this extra cash, you're going to be so tempted to just buy fun things immediately.
Like booking a spontaneous trip or buying expensive gadgets.
Exactly. But you have to remember, the true goal of Mars in Cancer is to build a solid savings account. You have to resist the urge to splurge.
Okay, so save the money. But wait, I have to ask. If Mars is making you hustle super hard for money and the solar eclipse is making your mind race with all these genius ideas, how do you avoid just burning out all over again? Like the physical relief from Mars leaving was nice, but the brain is still on overdrive.
That is such a crucial point. And it is exactly why we need to talk about health, digestion, and the absolute need to unplug your mind this week.
Yeah, because if you do not force yourself to power down, you are going to crash hard.
Right. So that solar eclipse on August 12th brings a ton of fiery energy to your mind. If you do not actively unwind before bed, you are going to have serious trouble sleeping.
You will just be laying there staring at the ceiling thinking about your new business plan.
Exactly. And the brain and the stomach are deeply connected.
Mm-hmm.
With all that mental excitement, your nervous system gets completely frayed.
So the stomach gets tied in knots.
Yes. But on August 13, the universe sends a grounding signal. The moon enters the sign of Virgo.
And Virgo is all about the body, right? Routines, purity, health.
Exactly. When we analyze the moon in Virgo, it is encouraging you to focus heavily on your digestion and your overall well-being.
It is like your Gemini mind right now is a smartphone with 50 apps open at once. The battery is draining. The phone is super hot.
That is perfect, yes.
And on August 13, the Virgo moon is just telling you to close all the apps and finally plug the phone into the charger.
Right. So let us give some very clear examples of how to actually do that. First, take a break from electronic devices. You need a digital sunset.
Like turning off the phone a full hour before bed.
Yes, at least an hour. Give your brain a break from the screen. And physically, you should practice some simple, deep breathing exercises to calm the nervous system.
And what about food? Because you mentioned digestion.
Right. Choose a simple, clean meal. This is not the week to eat heavy, greasy junk food or super spicy meals. Keep it pure and easy to digest.
Just take care of your hardware so your software can keep running.
Exactly. And taking care of yourself is vital right now because your love life is about to bring some really wild surprises.
Oh, love life. Let us get into romance and avoiding illusions, because there are a few hidden traps here too.
Yes, there are. So Venus is currently sitting in your romance sector.
Which usually makes Gemini super playful and affectionate, right?
It does. It is great baseline. But things get really tricky on August 10th because Venus is making two very different connections on the exact same day.
Okay, what is the first one?
First, Venus connects deeply with Pluto. This can bring a profoundly transformative conversation with a partner. You strip away the small talk and get really honest.
That sounds intense, but good, like real bonding.
It can be. But on that same day, Venus also opposes Neptune.
Oh, Neptune, the planet of fog and illusions.
Exactly. You have to be so careful of illusions here. Do not let sweet words blind you to the truth. Someone might be making grand promises they cannot keep.
Or you might just be seeing what you want to see, because you want a fairy tale.
Right, you ignore the red flags.
But wait, how can you tell the difference between a real transformative conversation from Pluto and just a sweet word illusion from Neptune if they both happen on the exact same day?
You have to look at their actions, not just their words.
Ah, that makes sense. If they talk a big game but do nothing, it is Neptune.
Exactly. Keep your feet on the ground. Because if you get past the 10th, August 12 brings a totally different vibe.
August 12 is the day Venus connects with Uranus, right?
Yes. And Uranus brings sudden electric shocks of fun.
So for a single Gemini, this could mean a really thrilling spark.
Absolutely. It is all about falling for someone completely different from your usual type. It is unpredictable.
So the advice here is to just keep things light, fun, and stay totally open to surprises.
Yes. Do not try to control how a date goes. Just ride the wave.
I love that. And this brings us to exactly who you should be spending your time with this week to keep that fun energy going.
Yes, let us analyze the best and worst matches of the week.
Okay, who is the best match for Gemini right now?
Your absolute best match is Libra.
That makes total sense. Libra is an air sign, just like Gemini. They love to chat.
Exactly. Libra completely balances out your busy Mercury energy. They provide the absolute perfect sounding board for all those genius ideas you're getting.
Because of the Uranus and Jupiter stuff we talked about earlier.
Right, and look at the charts for August 12th. Mercury trines Neptune. This gives your brain a very dreamy, creative vibe. And Libra absolutely loves that.
And then on August 13, Mercury sextiles Venus, which is actually in Libra.
Yes. So your chats with them will be incredibly sweet and happy. It just flows easily.
And the cherry on top is August 15, when the moon actually enters Libra for the weekend.
It sets up the perfect weekend. You will be laughing for hours, feeling completely understood. Libra is the perfect person to listen to all your new plans from the solar eclipse.
So definitely hang out with the Libra. But who is the worst match? Who do they need to avoid at all costs?
You need to avoid Virgo this week.
Oh, wow. Why is Virgo so bad right now?
Virgo is just way too strict and boring for you right now.
But wait, we just talked earlier about the moon in Virgo being really good for your health and eating clean and all that.
Right.
So like Virgo energy is good for the physical body, but an actual Virgo person is bad for your mood.
Yes, that is a really fun contrast. You can use the Virgo energy to go to sleep early.
Yeah.
But you do not want an actual Virgo person around because they're going to try to enforce a rigid schedule.
And Gemini wants freedom because of Uranus.
Exactly. Virgo's need for control will completely crush your free spirit. When the moon is in Virgo on the 13th, they're going to want to organize everything and point out all your mistakes.
Oh, that sounds miserable when you're trying to be creative.
It gets worse. On August 10th, Mercury squares Chiron. Chiron is like an open wound.
Ouch.
Yeah. So you, feeling breezy and fun, might say something sarcastic as a joke, but because of the square, it will deeply offend the Virgo.
It will just cause a massive fight over nothing.
Exactly. And on August 12th, when you have that Pluto opposition we talked about, it might be a Virgo who forces those heavy talks you do not want to have.
Yeah, they will totally ruin the breezy mood. So paint a picture for me, Friday the 15th.
Okay. Friday the 15th with a Libra means spontaneous fun, great chats, and feeling totally understood.
And with a Virgo.
Being with a Virgo means getting lectured about how the kitchen is organized.
Yikes. Okay, Gemini, keep your distance from Virgo this week. Just stay polite and walk away.
Definitely.
Well, before we wrap this up, let us pull out your lucky toolkit for the week.
Yes, let us analyze the specific lucky elements you can use.
So first, the best dates. We have August 12th and August 15th.
Right. Just to quickly recap, the 12th is the solar eclipse fresh start and that amazing Uranus genius moment.
And the 15th is the Jupiter luck day with the Libra moon, a golden day. So circle those on your calendar. What about lucky numbers?
Your numbers for this week are 5, 11, 15, 23, 38, and 41.
Okay, 5, 11, 15, 23, 38, and 41. You can keep these in mind when you are making decisions or even just setting your alarms, like wake up at 7.11 or 7.23.
Exactly. It is all about aligning with the numbers in the charts.
And what is the color of the week?
The color is Banana Mania.
Banana Mania. That is such a fun name. It is like a bright, light, joyful yellow.
It really is, and it perfectly matches the energy of the week. Yellow is the color of the mind and communication.
Oh, perfect for Mercury.
Exactly. And this light, fun shade of it captures that open to surprises energy that Venus and Uranus are asking for in your love life.
I love it. Wear a Banana Mania shirt or buy some yellow flowers for your desk. It just keeps the mood light.
Absolutely.
Well, we have covered so much ground today, but before we go, I know you always have a final thought for our listener to mull over.
I do. So Gemini, with Uranus giving you this massive craving for freedom and the solar eclipse giving you a totally fresh, bold voice, I want you to ask yourself one question.
Okay, what is it?
What is one thing you've been way too polite to say out loud that you finally need to share with the world?
Wow. Think about that one this week, Gemini. What do you need to finally say? Thank you so much for listening to this episode on Horoscope TV. We really hope this analysis helps you navigate the days ahead.
Yeah, have an amazing week.
And do not forget to subscribe so that you can get notified the moment the next episode is available. See you next time.